Hi and welcome. Today let us explore a poem by Carolyn, How to Tell Animals. In this poem, Carolyn has explored quite a variety of animals. There is a literal meaning and there is a metaphorical meaning. We'll explore both the meanings. Let us first look at Carolyn works. She lived in the early 19th century and we have quite a lot of work. She has written in depth for students, children, young children, adults. She has written mysteries, novels, and the short stories. In this particular poem, she has discussed the characteristics of various animals. The pink color highlighted will definitely tell you the metaphorical meaning, and the yellow color highlighted will tell you the meaning of the animals in literal context. She has used language in a humorous manner. She has also exercised her poetic license of changing the spellings of words in order to rhyme. Let us explore the animals that she has used in the poem as a symbol. Asian lion. She mentions that if you visit the jungles in the east, you will find a tawny, that is of yellowish color, a straw-colored skin animal that roars loudly and you will die out of fear. She mentions about the Bengal tiger who will attack, and the tiger is yellow in color and black striped. This description has multiple meanings. The literal meaning is that she is describing the tiger. The metaphorical meaning is left for the students to explore as a critical thinking exercise. The leopard she describes as a black spotted skinned animal which will jump and leap and pounce on human beings. Then she mentions the bear. The bear will be giving a tight hug to the people and it will kill by its tight hug. Hyenas are another kind of animals which will smile and kill its prey. Crocodiles are known for their tears. The chameleon is known for changing colors according to the situation or the place. Now let us explore the poem. The rhyme scheme is highlighted. There are certain words changed according to rhyme. We'll explore the literal meaning. The pink that is highlighted is left for the students to explore. The poet explains to the readers that it can recognize the Asian tiger, which is yellowish in color, and it will pounce on the human beings. The poetess follows the definite rhyme scheme, that is A, B, A, B, C, C. The poetic device enjambment is evident in the poem, where the idea continues from one verse to the next verse, and the punctuation is absent in the first line and is present in the line. The poetess has also used inversion. That means that you will not go, the animal will not come closer to you, you will go closer to the animal. And the poetic device that the poetess has used is assonance, where the vowel sound O is repeated. Example in you, should, and go, should, to, you, and roads. The poetess has also employed the use of allusion, which means a reference to the famous thing, for example, Asian lion and Bengal tiger. Then she goes on to mention the tiger. The rhyme scheme has been highlighted for the students. The pink highlighted is left for the students to explore during the task. That is the metaphorical meaning. Looking at the literal meaning, the poetess describes the animal that roams in the jungle. Now this particular animal roams in the jungle and will pounce. It has got black stripes and it is the Bengal tiger. It can kill, and she has also used humor, that you will only know when it kills you. She has used deep dark humor, which means the person should realize something only after death, which is not possible. The rhyme scheme remains the same, A, B, A, B, C. She has used alliteration in the poem, that is repetition of the consonant sound R at the start of words, example roaming and round. The poet has also used inversion, that is again the change of the sentences. The poet also uses allusion, which is a reference to the famous things, place, a species, an animal, example Bengal tiger. She goes on to use assonance in the poem, that is O sound, that is some or if some when roaming round. Then she uses another animal as an image or a symbol, that is a leopard. Leopard has got dark spots and it will leap. She's changed the spelling of leap to left, and it will jump, that means leap and leap again. The pink highlighted is left for the students to explore during their task, that is a metaphorical meaning. Looking at the literal meaning, the poetess expresses that she will casually walking around in the jungle, and if an animal leaps, that could definitely be the leopard. The rhyme scheme remains the same. The poetic devices is alliteration, example H, that is highlighted in he and has, and we witness an element of poetic license exercised by the in the poem, where the poetess has changed the spellings of L-E-A-P-T to L-E-P-T. The poetess has employed the repetition in the last line. For example, she used lep and lep. He will only lep and lep. We also see the poetic devices of assonance, where the sound of O is repeated, as is example in strolling forth and you, who's in spot. The next animal symbol that she has used is that of a bear, and she mentions that if you're walking around in your yard or lawn, you will see a person hugging you. That will be a bear, and it will hug you, and it will kill you with its hug. The pink highlighted one is left for the students to explore during the task, that is the metaphorical meaning. The literal meaning is the poetess expresses that a bear will be around in the lawn somewhere close by in its locality of the person, and it will hug and kill the person with its care. The rhyme scheme remains the same, that is A, B, A, B, C, C. We also notice the punctuations are employed for impact. The poetess has used enjambment, which is absent in the first line. It continues in the second verse. And then we have an example of the poetess has used alliteration with the W sound when and walking. W sound is used. Use of H, for example, who and hugs. B sound is used, example, beak and bear. The poetess has also used assonance, which is the use of vowel sound E, meet, a creature, there. Next is a symbol that the poetess has used is hyena, or the crocodile, and the crocodile, sorry. Hyena will kill an animal with its smile. Crocodile is known for its crocodile tears. Both the animals have its own qualities. The rhyme scheme is highlighted, and the pink highlighted one is the metaphorical meaning left for the students to explore during the task. The poetess expresses that creating a feeling of fear or humor by using the animal symbols creates a kind of feeling among the people, that it will create fear as well as humor at the same time. The rhyme scheme remains the same, that is A, B, A, B, C, C. The poetic devices are alliteration. Consonant sounds are N. Novice nonplussed, she has used a reverse where she has changed the spelling. The use of TH, example in the spelling the and the. The poetess has also used enjambment. She has used punctuation where she has left out the punctuation in the first line, though to distinguish beast of prey there is no punctuation, and a novice might nonplus, she has used punctuation. Another example of enjambment is the crocodile you always me. The punctuation is absent at the end of the verse. Tell from the hindanders there is punctuation. These two are examples of enjambment. The last example that she has used is that of a chameleon. It will change its colors according to the situation and place. The pink highlighted one is left for the students to explore during the task. The poetess adds that the next is the chameleon, which is a small creature which has got no ears and no wings, and a comparison made with a lizard. Its quality is that it will change its color. If it is sitting on a tree and you cannot notice it, it is definitely a chameleon. Now these are the questions from the text thinking about the poem, how to tell wild animals. The spelling of dine, the poetess has changed it in order to rhyme it. This is called the exercise of poetic license. The next is the comparison of lion and tiger. Both are ferocious, both have got its own quality. The description is made in order to alluring in order to understand the quality, to induce fear as well as humor at the same time. Do you think the word left and left, the poetess has used a poetic license, exercised it for the students to understand. A novice might not guess. Again, she has changed the spelling in order to rhyme with the word in the next verse. She has also used humor throughout the poem in order to create humor. She has not mentioned anything directly but indirectly through the symbols of animals. The task that the students have to explore is that critical thinking question. That means each unit in the text has a value, a quality, or a color. In the first slide, in this particular unit, 2 stories about flying, the loving, caring nature of animals and human beings are mentioned. One is that of a seagull, loving and caring, and that is second of it is an aviator, a pilot, that is again loving and caring. Now, a contrasting quality is mentioned in the poem that we need to explore. That again is the quality present in the human beings. So the poetess has used the symbol of animals. She has symbolized, she has used symbolism, and she has actually discussed the qualities of humans. Has the poetess personified certain animals, or she is actually talking about the animals in reality? For example, greets you. The animal will never come and greet you. It is usually a human being who will come and greet you, say hello, hi, and shake hands. Roars, does it mean shouting and screaming at a person? Now let us go and explore the metaphorical meaning. Looking at the metaphorical meaning, look at the picture that is used for description, for illustration. It is the human quality in a person that is mentioned by the poetess. She is actually talking about a person, not just personification. She is talking about a person who has got yellowish skin, that means a human being, and she has used the word he to mention the human quality, that of a wild animal. In the next description, she has used the example of a tiger. She has personified a beast, a dignified person. A tiger will definitely not be a dignified person. We are talking about a highly educated, dignified, aristocratic person. That means someone from a learned society. He will definitely be wearing a yellow shirt with black stripe, and as he eats you, that means he will drive you crazy by his crazy talks. The next symbol used by the poetess is that of a leopard. She has mentioned that a leopard with a peppered skin, that means a person who has got spotted skin, that kind of person may leap on you and make you cry with pain. It will surely, the person is there to harm you again and again. The poetess has used the symbol of a bear. Definitely a bear will not be walking in your yard or lawn. It will definitely be your nosy neighbor who will try to interfere in your matters. Such cunning people will try to hug you and take care of you. By hugging you, it means they will try to inquire about your health and your safety. Hyena and crocodile, these are 2 kind of creatures present in workplaces. They will try to reap the best of, they will try to derive your energy and suck your energy. They will try to achieve their ends by either their smiles or their tears. The poetess has described the people in such a manner that they will approach you with a smile, and they will take your time, and they will take your energy and get you to do their work through emotional blackmails. The poetess has personified the chameleon and drawn a comparison with that of a lizard, which is a creepy crawly. These kind of mean people are part of your social circle, and by their meanness they are hidden somewhere and they camouflage in their surrounding. It is very difficult to recognize such people. Thank you. The students are requested to draw a comparison looking at the literal meaning and the metaphorical meaning. The focus should be more on the metaphorical meaning, analyzing the entire poem. Thank you.